I don't understand what is going on with you right now. Like, I seriously don't understand what's going. I need a deep breath, man. I'm not in a good.
You are the most. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe you sometimes, Matthew.
No, it's just so weird.
No, it is weird. It is weird.
How would you describe it?
I just know, Mark. I've said this before. There's people that are glass half full, and there's glass half empty, and then there's some of your friends are like, "Where's my fucking glass?" Like that. Like Mark.
I just saw that screen, and it looked like somebody was coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah,
I freaked out for a second.
Mark's just like, "Hey, man, I'm not ready. I'm not emotionally ready."
Yeah.
All right. Do you feel okay? I mean, did you just come from work?
Well,
I mean, I don't know. You seem very unlike you.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
Like out of sorts.
Yeah, he seemed very out of sorts.
I just had a really busy day.
Sure.
And it ended like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, so it's kind of, you know what it's like.
So I come down in the
Alcohol
basement.
helps.
Yeah.
And you expect, all right, jump in front of the mic and let's start the show.
No, you know what
Like,
it's
it
like.
doesn't work that way with me. I'm not ready.
I agree.
I'm like, I need a minute.
Here's the analogy.
Okay. Oh, you got to get ready.
You come home from work and you just want to decompress in your me time space, and then somebody in your household wants to tell you about their day and everything, how it's going, and you just need that second to just, before that happens. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What is happening? Am I in a room with a bunch of fucking goofs?
Just leave the man alone.
So what? So he doesn't have...
Oh, we can't leave you alone. You have to do the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's going to be imposed. It's going to be imposed upon you right now.
We didn't have to start like right at it. I mean,
I was thirsty. I just wanted a beer, and I didn't want to not. I wanted to open the beer.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I wanted to open the beer when the show started. Like, I didn't want to open a beer and then have to open another beer and have two open beers just because the show started.
So my neighbor doesn't listen to the show, so I can tell this story.
Okay.
So People's Gas had to come to my house to do a safety inspection, and they wanted to change out the reader on the meter, but they couldn't do that. They can't do it. They're just idiots. So we just got back in town yesterday, so she had all her mail, and I sent her a quick text, "Are you home? Can I come grab the mail?" I had to come home because I'm meeting a People's Gas guy here. She didn't respond. The People's Gas truck pulls up front like 20 minutes later, and she responds, "Yes." I'm like, "Well, I can't go get it now. The guy's walking up my stairs."
Is this your next door neighbor?
Yeah.
You can't just walk next door and get the mail after the guy does his thing.
Yeah, I was going to go get it before he got there.
Oh, man, you're in a weird place right now. What does it matter when you? Okay, so the guy comes.
That's
he goes
not
to
the
look.
point. That's not the story.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
The story is I was going to go get it before he got there, but 20 minutes passed and I didn't hear back from her, so I thought maybe she wasn't home. But she responded as soon as the guy pulled up front, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got to go downstairs and move something before he comes in the house." So he was in his truck getting his stuff ready to come in the house, and I ran downstairs, moved the stuff, and as I was coming upstairs, the doorbell rang. I'm like, "Oh, he's here." So I go out. It was my neighbor. She's like, and then behind her was the People's Gas guy. And she's like, here's your mail, Mark. I'm sorry I didn't get the text until late. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no problem." And she turns around, says hi to the People's Gas guy, and then proceeds to have a conversation with me about the delinquency of the mail the past week while we were gone, about watering my flowers, and this went on for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, dude, the guy standing behind her, like, what the fuck's going on here?
I mean, he's getting paid. What does he care?
Well, I'm not getting paid. I'm at work. I'm supposed to be at work. So I'm like, I just want to get this guy in and out of my fucking house, And I'm like,
So the moral of the story is the neighbor apparently didn't read the room and understand the urgency involved.
She was doing something nice. Are you shitbagging your neighbor for doing something nice?
No. What do you mean doing something?
But wait, was she complaining?
She's like family.
Was she complaining about how slow the mail was?
Yeah, we only got mail twice last week.
And that I
know you.
Why do we get mail more than once a week? Who even gives a shit?
I think with the post office, I think if it wasn't for junk mail, I think they'd be out of business.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck if you get mail or not?
Here's my question: if you can pay your bills electronically, why can't they just send it to you electronically?
They can.
I don't want to receive them electronically, but I just want to know.
We don't get almost all of our bills are electronically.
No, I know we pay them electronically, but we actually get a physical bill in the mail.
No, you don't.
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't.
Oh, I've been doing that for years.
You go paperless. It's called paperless.
Yeah, you literally check a box and they don't send you a bill anymore. They just email it.
I thought that was pantsless. I got those two.
So when the mailman comes to the door, Ted shows up with no pants. He's like, I want some bills. And the guy's like, that's not how this works, man. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I knew that. I prefer paper over plastic. You understand, so.
I don't understand you at all. It does. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I seriously don't have any idea what you're talking about. All right, let's do this real fast here. We got some quick updates. Okay, let's see. Carl from Brooklyn said he was at a New York Liberty game.
Hot Carl.
I knew you were going to say that. I had a $1 bet. He's going to go hot collar.
You had a $1 bet with yourself, and I won. He took his 2 nieces to a New York Liberty WNBA game, and a guy tried to throw a dildo onto the court. They have him on video. He actually threw the dildo, and it hit a little kid in the seats. It didn't even make it to the floor.
I know we talked about this last week.
Wait, there was no that. There was no last week.
So allegedly, some crypto guy started this whole thing, and I don't understand. He did it to make memes funny again, which I don't understand. Is throwing dildos making memes
But didn't you say
funny?
the color of the color of the dildo was like a bright green dildo, which was reflected? It's almost like a marketing. It's like a marketing thing. Yeah,
yeah.
So
one of the players, I don't know what her first name is. It might be. It's not Lindsay Cunningham. It's something like that. She literally posted on X, "Stop throwing dildos on the court. You're going to hurt one of us."
Oh, yeah. She's from the Fever.
Oh, yeah.
She's Caitlin Clark's teammate.
Caitlin Clark doesn't play anymore, so she's not really a teammate. Caitlin Clark's more like a person who watches.
Well, she's a manager now.
games.
She's
Yeah.
She's a
So,
manager.
so when she goes, you're going to hurt one of us, does she mean internally? Like
Emotionally. Like, wow, they make them like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't make enough money to buy those.
So we all know the dildo nets is not a thing, right?
It's not a real thing.
Right.
Dildo nets. Yeah.
But it made for a really good show.
That was.
It was a good talking. It was a good talking
that
point.
was-
It was a
yeah.
good talking.
I
Point.
had to actually look that up, and I'm like, yeah, they're not going to.
No, I knew. And I wanted it to be true so bad.
Actually, it's more plausible to have dildo drones to personally hand deliver the dildo.
Well, I just
to
wanted
center
it
court.
for your business.
To intercept
Ted.
it?
I was hoping your dildo net business would come back.
No,
Ted was a man. I mean, Ted, you had the dildo
Way
net
ahead
idea,
of the
what,
curve.
30, 40 years ago?
for personal use.
According to Mary Ann from Providence, Rhode Island, there were companies taking bets on what would a dildo be thrown, how many, and what color, and several people actually won bets,
Yeah.
dildo bets. I mean, if you would take a bet, would there ever be a bet on dildos?
Well, only
You would
in a,
win that
only
bet.
in a WNBA game apparently. So it's not going to. I bet there's no dildo bets at the Ryder Cup. I'm guessing so.
Most of those guys are dildos anyway.
Exactly.
Arvid from Los Angeles was like me, and he noticed our guest, Gary, said piss play like 4 or 5 times, and he had never heard it before.
So is that just code for like golden showers and?
Yeah, it's like when you pee on
It's when
somebody.
people, and they, and the person getting peed on is doing it on a voluntary basis.
Right, so somebody
Yeah,
wants to pee
Yeah.
on somebody.
Yeah.
And somebody wants to get peed on. Now, I get the I get the
So it's the
peeing on someone,
P-er
right?
and the
I
PE.
guess.
So is it the P-er and the PE?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess somewhere in there, peeing on someone is probably better than being. I don't know where when you wake up and you're just like, okay, I like sex a lot, but you know what would make it just a little bit better? And you're just like, I don't know, baby, what would make sex just a little bit better? If you pissed on me before, during, or after, one of those things, that seemed like that'd be a lot more fun. You'd be like,
Well, don't get me started on poop play.
I don't.
No, we
That's
won't
next-
get we
that's
won't
next
get you
level-
started
that's
on
next-
poop.
that's next
let's-
level stuff.
Yeah,
We
let's
won't.
not do that.
So you're thinking it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Oh God, I knew, man.
Well, that's
See?
what you were trying to say. But
No,
you
I was
couldn't
not
think
trying
of
to
it.
say that.
Like,
Arvid said, I don't know where you find your guests, but he loves all the crazy shit that we talk about. Nancy from Macon, Georgia said she loved Dr. Lisa Cromer, and she will be getting in touch with her to try to help her son who suffers from chronic nightmares. She said, thanks so much for helping find these awesome guests. So
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's
There's
pretty cool.
PSA.
I found a popular food website that has the best pizza in every state.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how it was picked or anything.
wait, the best state or just the top 50 pizzas?
No. In each state, the best pizza place
Okay.
in each state.
Because there was a magazine just came out with the top 50 pizza places or top 50 pizzas in the country.
Yeah,
And most of them come from New York, Chicago, L.A., big cities, right?
yeah.
Like Chicago has like 5 or 6.
right.
But one place I want to give a shout out. They're in Mount Vernon, Iowa, which is a suburb of Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
It's called Lincoln Wine Bar.
Already, I don't like it. Sounds a little lame.
Lincoln Wine Bar. They were ranked like number 46 or 47 in the country. This is a town of maybe like a couple thousand people, smaller than Niles. In Iowa, a town in Iowa was in the top 50 of pizzas in the entire country.
Can't you just have a good pizza, like a pizza ingredient formula, regardless how many people are in the town?
No, what I'm saying, it's very unusual. I mean, if you think about it, what the fuck?
Well, how many people would vote for it because how many people would have it?
Exactly.
No, they weren't voting. This wasn't a consumer voting thing. They went around the country and tested different pizzas based on what, like recommendations, if you will.
Okay.
So they're finding their own places and ranking them. I can't remember what magazine it was, but this place in Iowa was top 50.
Well, there's that town in Iowa where Jack went to school where they had the number one brewery in the world. And it's just it's a town of...
That's a strong statement.
2,000 people.
In the world.
What do you
I mean,
mean
not
the
including
number one brewery
college.
in the world? We've never heard of it. And you don't know what it is.
Oh,
But
fuck,
isn't this all marketing?
Now.
Like
they sell pseudo sue. Look it up. I can't look it up right now. I got stuff on my phone.
I just
on
drove
my
by
computer.
there, by the way.
Yeah, but what's I think God, I can't even think of the town.
Big Grove.
Whatever. It's where Luther College is. Whatever that town is. But yeah,
Oh.
they had the number one beer in the world. The number one brewery. The number one beer.
But
in
isn't
the
that all
world.
subjective? So we see a lot of companies
course
advertise
it is.
number one coffee, the best this. It's just marketing. I mean, I'm sure it's obviously very subjective because
they have the brewery holds a raffle where you buy I think like $100 a ticket to buy like $200 worth of beer. So they make tens of thousands of dollars just raffling off the tickets for you to be able to buy this beer that they make. It's so it's so niche.
so it's like getting in the lottery for Masters tickets, right? They're doing you a favor.
Yeah,
Or
I guess.
or getting on the Bozo show, right? There's like a 7-year waiting list to get on the Bozo show, so you can miss bucket number 1 and embarrass your parents.
Yeah, man, God, that was the funniest thing watching people do that. Okay, so the number one pizza in Illinois, and you tell me if you've
Can we guess?
You can guess whatever you want. You'll never guess in 1,000 years.
Burt's.
No, good guess.
Pequod's.
Absolutely, I've never even heard of this place. I've never. It's not even a thing. I didn't even know it existed. So,
Is it that place on Clybourne?
yeah, it is. What? I don't know what that place is. Teddy, you got a guess?
Well, you just told me, now, so I have no idea. So.
Yeah, Millie's Pizza in the Pan.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of them.
You have?
Yeah. Mille, right?
Nope. Milly.
It's like a little
apostrophe
it's
S.
like a tavern pizza. Or
I have
what
no
is it?
idea.
Okay.
They actually, there was a funny thing. They actually run out of pizza every day. Yeah, so if you order a pizza,
Purposely, obviously, because obviously now they know. So
no, this is their thing. It's the weirdest thing, right?
So
Instead of just making more,
it's a supply and demand thing.
they basically, if you order a pizza, okay, and you don't get it, they move you to the next available day to get a pizza.
That's
so
marketing.
If you go for
It's
Wednesday,
not marketing.
but you could
It's
just
not marketing at all. That's how Burt. You never heard of Burt's?
no.
And then Pequod's?
I've heard of Pequod's, obviously.
So Burt's
There's one
Pizza is
the
in-
neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, Pequod's is a spinoff of Burt's. Like Burt's had
Oh, is that the guy he sold Pequod's and then he started Burt's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think we talked.
Burt's was originally supposed to be called Starbucks, but Starbucks took the patent on it like the day before.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. We
Yeah.
talked about
So Burt's was like that too. It was just him making the pizzas by hand, using fresh ingredients, and he didn't. He bought. I mean, he grew a lot of the shit, but once he was out, and you had to pre-order every pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's cool.
No, but
I mean, I don't. It does not a thing.
Yeah, but it's
I
like-
just want a fucking pizza.
Yeah, but
if
it's
I want
like-
a fucking pizza, I want a fucking
it's
pizza.
like-
I don't
it's
want.
like supply-
I don't want to order a pizza on Wednesday
Yeah.
and say like, yeah, in 2 weeks from Thursday you can get a pizza.
keep
Well, you
think-
can get a pizza,
I keep thinking of Wimpy from Popeye. I'll glad to pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. I mean, kinda,
but there's plenty of pizza places for you.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I know,
don't,
but I mean, hey, there's an ass for every seat.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Okay, obviously, before we do the introduction of the show, we need to say something about Cracker Barrel.
I've heard the
Okay.
controversy.
I drove by 12 of them. No,
Oh
more
yeah, on the
than
way to
12.
Minnesota
Minnesota to
and
Iowa and
back,
then back
yeah.
home. Yeah.
Okay,
Was
so
the parking lot full?
No, and I didn't see a new logo on any of them.
It's obviously blown out of proportion, but this is what I will say: the place is awful, the food sucks, and now that they've remade themselves, all I want to say is
So I saw the logo. So
Fired you for a reason.
So the
bitches.
old logo is just, I think it's an old man like sitting on a chair leaning up against a barrel, and it says Cracker Barrel. But the new logo just says Cracker Barrel.
Would you like me to explain it?
Correct.
So the old man is the cracker, and the barrel is the barrel. Yeah, so it's just some white asshole.
And the barrel's filled with moonshine.
Yeah,
obviously.
the barrel.
Or a dead body.
Right. Yeah, I have never in my life, and I get how social media is for fucking buffoons and jerk-offs. I get it. Never in my life has something that has no value at all in any way, shape, or form been more publicized. I mean, it's just the stupidest fucking thing.
Well,
I've
the
ever
Bud
seen.
Light thing was worse than this.
Well, the funny thing is they say Cracker Barrel's already lost $140 million of market cap just because of the logo change.
You know what I would do right now?
Yeah.
I would buy a little.
It wasn't a logo change. It was a complete revamp of the store.
It was a rebrand.
Yeah, they got rid of that
Have you ever
old
been in a
shitty-
Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, it's been a
It's
long
fucking
time.
disgusting in there. It's fucking like it's gross.
No,
It's
there's
all
like a gift
antique
shop.
furniture. And there's a
There's
It
like
reminds, I'll tell you right
Like an
now,
old
you little
person's house, dude.
whippersnapper,
It's
it
stupid.
reminds me of my house and just
I just remember the gift
shitty
shop.
things.
The gift, they have a huge
Oh,
gift.
huge
It's like the
gift
gift shop is like bigger than the restaurant,
Right.
and the food. You know, it's been a long time, but
food is
Terrible.
actually good. It's not terrible.
Terrible.
Well, whatever. I mean,
Food is garbage.
you had a sad experience at a
I had
Cracker Barrel,
multiple,
didn't
I had
you?
multiple bad experiences.
Yeah, they
And
let-
by the way,
you've been let
I
down.
fired them several years. I saw this coming 10, 15 years ago. I knew that they were going to be garbage. I jumped out ahead of this.
So my
Just
mom.
remember that.
So there's a Golden Corral. I remember the name of the restaurant. Yeah, it's just like a sit-down breakfast place. I guess it's been around for 40 years. I actually saw one.
Golden Corral's a buffet.
No. There's another place called Golden Corral. It's something
I'm pretty sure Golden
You're
Corral
thinking
is
of Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget. Yeah, Golden Nugget. Yeah, so it's like a
It's
breakfast
just a
place.
shitty breakfast place.
My mom had a bad meal there 40 years ago. To this day, she makes that place sound like it's the devil incarnate.
It's,
I said, you should go back there on the 40th anniversary
Of the terrible
of
meal?
the crime scene, order the exact same thing, and if you get the exact same meal, then yes, you're right.
you know what? I mean, when we were talking about pizza and people order from the same place, the same thing. I mean, I think once you find like a breakfast place or once you find like a place, most people like frequent that place. I mean, they don't. I think a lot of people go to the same places over and
Yeah,
over.
well, and they order the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go the same. Yeah, if you find your comfort food in your place and your spot, yeah,
Well,
I do it too.
Here's what I heard, but here's my opinion on the Cracker Barrel thing. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Cracker Barrel is making money hand over fist. They are into black beyond anything, right? They're super successful. They're so successful that they did this and lost $100 million.
140 and
Yeah.
counting.
So imagine how successful they are, right? So they decide to rebrand, but they didn't decide to rebrand because of
Like they were in distress.
they weren't in distress. They weren't rebranding for that purpose, and they weren't rebranding to be more modern and appeal to liberals or anything like
Yeah.
that. They rebranded because they're looking towards the future and they're trying to make money. The way they operate now, they felt maybe isn't sustainable because if you look at what McDonald's and these other places are doing, I'm 99% sure Cracker Barrel owns the land that they're on, like McDonald's. So they own those land, all that land that the building's on, right?
Well, the
But if
land's
they
more
ever-
valuable than the restaurants.
right? But some of these restaurants are near other restaurants and shit.
Right.
So if they ever closed, how the fuck are they going to sell that building that looks like a fucking Cracker Barrel? So
It could be. It could be. I mean,
I saw this Instagram post, and a lot of it made sense. Like they were rebranding so that they could continue to be successful, and they made a mistake. I would have never done it.
So
I mean,
they just
what the fuck?
they-
Just leave well enough alone.
So they
and just-
they preemptively were in some board
Did they,
meeting.
hold on a second. Did they make a mistake? Because the whole world
now
is now
yeah.
talking about Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel.
well, it's like that company Astronomer where the CEO got caught hugging the HR woman, and it was like actually the best thing that could happen for them because like that was a no-name company, and overnight, like they're world famous. Yeah, you have to sacrifice one guy.
And a couple weeks later, more people quit, and they were back in the news and back in the news. I still don't know what the fuck
And then
they
the
do.
husband of the woman who he got cheated on, I guess like he owns a rum company that nobody ever heard of, and they mentioned this
Mentioned
guy like
that too, yeah.
yeah. So in a way, not only gets to kick her to the curb, and he's going to get some
But
some
I
good
guess the
publicity,
money
so.
they lost wasn't real money, right? So
Mark, yes. Do they trade publicly, or are they a publicly
Yeah,
traded
they're
company?
yeah, they're
okay.
publicly.
Yeah, so
market
cap.
market cap. So really, wasn't real money. It was just shareholder money and whatever, right?
Right.
So maybe it is the best thing. Look this is what we call like the Coke Zero effect. I mean, not Coke Zero, but real Coke effect,
Yeah.
right? When they got rid of classic Coke.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the biggest tank and the biggest thing ever. And then they came back. Then they brought classic Coke back.
Or
and it
was
brought
it
them
the
to
greatest marketing play ever?
Oh yeah.
It turned out to be. Yeah, their mistake turned out to be the greatest marketing play ever.
Was it just some bullshit? Was real Coke just some bullshit
Or it
to
just could have
make
been a tease. Or it
people
could have been a tease.
yearn for?
Yeah, but Cracker Barrel was actually gutting their stores.
Yeah, I mean,
They're refurbishing all their stores, like they were doing like a Joanna Gaines thing to them.
yeah, I mean, they just weren't gross. I mean, it was just old and shitty.
Shitty, I know.
So years ago, they asked Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. He went to some business school meeting, and he goes, "What's my business?" And of course, the kid said hamburgers, and he goes, "No, it's real estate."
Oh fuck! I'm gonna fucking stab you right now,
Jeez,
right in the
it's
fucking
all right.
eye.
I'm just trying to.
No,
You're just trying to repeat a story five times.
All right, so let's do this. This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and happy National Cherry Popsicle Day. The worst popsicle of all time. That is the lamest.
Should have been
why would
dreamsicle.
cherry?
Should have been dreamsicle.
Yeah, bomb pop. Have a
Yeah.
bomb pop day. That's at least 3 different flavors.
You don't like that?
Cherry popsicle?
No, that is cherry popsicle.
It's just a stupid. This is stupid.
You don't
popsicle.
like it? That's National Cherry Popsicle Day.
No, terrible.
Well, then why didn't you pick another fucking day? Because there's 10 of them.
But
There's
this
10
one's-
national something days.
This one stood out
More
to
than
me.
that. Okay.
Yeah, this
Pick
this
one
one
you
stood
like.
out to me.
Half glass
I mean,
full, half glass
one was
empty
like
day.
Dead Chicken
this?
Day or something.
This
or-
is just rage bait.
Like, yeah,
This is rage bait.
Yeah. Here. Oh, we got to do this. If you enjoyed the episode, if you learned something today, and by the way, zero fucking chance of that. Zero chance. Please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than I can say. This allows us to reach more and more people and would mean the world to us. Visit us at our website at voteforted.com. How do you spell for Ted?
FORE?
Why are you asking? It's like, what's your name? Ted? Or just Google the Real Three Idiots podcast. All right. Oh, man. I tell you what. I'm so freaked out by all the things that happen every day that it's impossible for me to fathom, like, what is even happening. Like, I a lot of times I think things are completely fake. Here, I'll give you an example. There's a zoo. I don't know if you guys heard this. There's a zoo in Denmark, the Aalborg Zoo. Have you heard about this at all?
No.
Okay. The Aalborg Zoo is had a marketing campaign. Okay. They're looking for donations to feed the zoo animals. Makes sense, right?
Well, not to the point. So are the zoo animals like have no food now at all? Hopefully they have food. It's just more food.
Oh, you ready? Hold on.
Okay, so-
They don't want money, Ted. They don't want money. Here's what they want. One of their things is on Facebook, and they're asking people to donate their pets to feed the large predators.
Well, they are eating the pets. Oh, that's the town in Ohio. I thought you meant the Denmark
no,
Zoo. Okay.
They are asking for chickens, rabbits, guinea pigs, but they'd pretty much take any kind of animal, and this is how they marketed it. If you have any pets your children have grown tired of. Could you just imagine that? Could you just imagine? I mean, think about Denmark. It's like, hey kids, what about that cat? It's like, Dad, I didn't realize I'm really allergic to cats. I really don't really like cats. And then Mom walks in and goes, oh, don't worry, we're gonna go to the Aalborg Zoo
Instead of a no-kill shelter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and we'll just throw Fluffy right in with the tigers, and there you go.
I thought Denmark was a pretty progressive country. Apparently, it's like Hunger Games over there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, they said that they would gently kill the animals before they feed it to the zoo.
But gently kill him by putting it directly into the alligator's mouth.
It just seems like such a crazy concept to even ask that.
So is that real or is that a deep
It's
fake?
absolutely 100% real.
okay.
Absolutely 100% real. They actually asked for old horses, and this is the weirdest part. This is how they phrased it. And it might be different when it's in Danish, because this was all in Danish. They're asking for old horses that folks may have laying around the house. Just, we got 4 horses. We only really need 3. And Betsy is very, very old.
Is that zoo full of all apex predators or what? There's it sounds like it's all just like hippos and lions and tigers and jaguars. You know what I mean? And leopards. Don't they have any goats or petting zoo goats?
And they also ask people to stop dropping off grandparents and other old folks because they can't legally feed them to the animals. Yeah. So don't do that. You cannot give grandma to the zoo. I mean, isn't it wild? I'm telling you, every fucking day is like a new day.
It's actually funny when once in a while they'll capture somebody.
Craziness.
They'll capture somebody on video at a zoo. Obviously, it's someone who's high on drugs or whatever, and they'll make their way into the line enclosure and try to sit in front of the line and make him its friend, and
Yeah, every day that happens, Ted.
Not every day, but it happens once in a while.
Yeah,
Once in
I
a
don't.
while.
I don't know if they're necessarily on something.
Yeah, I don't.
Or they just got a
has that
death,
ever-
or they got a
to
death
not-
wish.
when was the last time you heard that happen? Did somebody high got in the lion's fucking?
I don't know if they were high,
No.
but they definitely some
No, it's
random
usually
person.
somebody who somebody who gets too close, like goes past
the
the
barrier.
obvious barriers.
Yeah, climbs the barrier.
And tries to pet something or touch something or take a picture with something. That's a bad one.
Yeah.
Of something that doesn't seem dangerous and is just lethally dangerous.
No,
They
this
should
is
just
dangerous.
call in National Guard then.
No, they're busy.
So actually, this,
I know at this point, Mark, the National Guard is busy on the East Coast.
so this just happened. So actually, some older gentleman, a boomer, for example, was at a state fair, and there was like a full size bull, just standing there. I think it was on display.
made the
and he,
love.
he walked up to the bull, went to pet it, and the thing just lifted him and probably shot him like about 8 feet up in the air, and he obviously he landed unconscious.
It was a rodeo clown,
just
Ted.
went-
It was a rodeo clown.
No, he acted like a rodeo
Former
clown.
rodeo
Yeah,
clown.
that just happened. So
I want my old job. Oh,
Well, it wasn't me, and I was just at the state fair. So
Yeah.
You sent us some pictures.
yeah.
I'm telling you, the Minnesota State Fair has probably got to be
sounds like
pretty
happening.
funky.
Sounds like pretty happening.
What's the first picture you sent us? Spam burger, right?
Yeah, there's a spam burger.
Did you try one?
No,
No,
there's
it's
more than
garbage.
one spam. I had a lot of food there, though. A lot of stuff on a stick. Had a Scotch egg. The best thing I had was probably pork chop on a stick. Had some
Pork chop on a stick?
everything's on a stick there.
You can't get stickless food.
Pronto pup, which is basically a corn dog on a stick.
Ooh, you know what? I have not had a corn dog, but I would have
Good
a corn dog.
Yeah, I haven't had a good.
They
corn
have
dog in a
three
long time.
different types. There,
mean,
but
a corn
Pronto
dog's a
pup
corn
is the
dog.
way to go. No, corn dog is not a corn dog. So
It's not?
no, there's definitely
I mean, if you're at the fair, it's got to be a quality corn dog.
Pronto pup, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
We have pizza, taquitos.
On a stick?
No,
Oh.
Did you eat all this food at the same time?
no.
Or just like-
I was there for 13 hours, dude.
Okay.
I mean, Ted,
I
I
mean,
mean,
literally got there at 9:30 and we left like at 10.
yeah,
So-
and you have to
12 and a
realize
half hours.
most of the people that go to the fair, their lives are eating. So they are professional
They're called.
eaters.
Oh,
I think
dude,
they're called
believe me,
foodies.
the
I
fucking-
think they're called
the-
foodies.
The rascals are out of control now. It's out of control. There's
rascals?
Thousands of rascals.
Oh, the little scootery
yeah,
things?
and anybody could get one. Doesn't matter.
So you don't have to be a big
Correct.
fat fuck.
Correct. You just pay whatever it is to fucking ride the rascal. They just let anybody ride a rascal.
What's a
now.
rascal for our
It's
audience?
fucking scooters.
It's like the little scooters for
For
the
old
fat
people.
people, fat and old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've seen them at if
sit-
you go to Costco
It's got a
or
seat,
whatever.
yeah, you see- yeah, okay,
of
yeah,
course,
or
it's got a
Walmart, yeah.
basket.
Yeah,
and
got
they,
it.
They go through and they're beyond excuse me or anything. It's just they got to get to the 12-pound bag of potato chips, and
Well, don't forget about the part they have to be perfectly in your way, and no matter how you try to get around them, they will just intuitively know how to stay directly in front of you. It's almost like
it's
setting
comical.
it's like setting a screen. Same with the casino. If you try to get around somebody, I got to get to that machine. There's
Did
just,
you see any like couples of people on scooters?
Oh
like
yeah,
fat. Just
No, oh yeah.
oh god.
Yeah. And then you see people on scooters, and then they get to their destination, and they hop off of it and just walk over to their thing because they don't want to walk the fair the whole time. So they might have like a bunion or something. So, but here's my question. I mean, I've been going to the State Fair in Minnesota for 25 years. I've probably only missed a few years over the, but they were not a thing 20 years ago. They weren't a thing 15 years ago. You might see somebody in a motorized like wheelchair or maybe a scooter, but maybe like one. It was unusual. Now there are literally, I mean, you can high five. You can just stand there and high five 10 within a minute. That's how. I mean, there's thousands of them. I'm not exaggerating.
Oh, that would kind of make it unfun.
There's 170,000 people went to the fair.
I was just about to ask you how many
It
people
was a record day. Last year was a record day. This year it broke the record.
for one day.
Yeah, opening
Wow.
day, 170,000 people visited the state.
How many
fair.
acres?
Eating
How many
foods
acres
on
is State Fair?
sticks. What else do you do
it's
besides
huge.
eat foods on sticks?
Watch other people eat foods
You've
on
never
sticks.
been to a state fair, have you?
I mean, I think I've been to fairs. What don't?
Well, there's a Midway. There's
Okay,
tons
what
of state.
are you doing?
Okay, you
there?
go. There's a cow show. There's a horse show. There's the birthing barn. There's sheep.
Like women give
There's
birth?
There's
And there's a lactation area too.
the birthing barn. There's a pig giving
miracle
birth. There's a
of
cow. There's a cow giving birth. There's obviously chickens.
Don't chickens lay eggs, Mark? They don't.
There's the dairy barn. There's just it's
You are
it's
not
a
selling.
farm thing.
You're not selling this. I mean, you are definitely. No, I'm just saying you're not. You're not sell Ted. You want to go watch animals? You just want to go check out some animal vaginas?
I'm not going to a state fair one of these days.
No, you don't.
It's not.
The Minnesota State Fair.
You would be
is,
no fun at a state fair.
How much fun do you want me to be at a state fair? It's
You
like
just-
thousands of people.
Yeah, I mean, you'd just be walking around with a Crown, a bottle of Crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the state
On a stick.
The state
On a
fair.
stick.
The state fair exists around
on a stick.
like the farming industry, right?
No,
So
I
you
get it.
have, you have the county fairs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you have like you show your horses, your cows, your sheep. You do different things. You bake your pies and all. So you have a county qualifying fairs, and you're in these competitions
Well, it's
to
mar- so it's
qualify
marketing.
for the state fair.
And it's marketing for the farmers who bring their cow like this, like best in show. Yeah, I get
exactly.
it. I get
so
it.
there's
yeah.
a lot of that going on. There's a lot of competition going on. There's just, there's, and then of course there's the carnival aspect to it, the Midway. It's got all the rides and all that shit to it.
Ferris wheel, the spinny things,
and then
the
there's,
bumper cars.
There's so much. There's just so much to see and do. You can't. And there's, of course, there's beer gardens and beer everywhere, which is fucking awesome.
Okay. Can you, has they progressed to the point where you can now gamble on the cows? I mean, you can gamble on everything else. You can't
There's
watch the
there's a
sport.
haunted house there, which is really cool. I've never been in there.
Like
but-
sit in a car and like go through it, haunted
No,
house,
you
or
walk,
through.
you walk through. Yeah, it's a big old mansion. And the state fair, the Minnesota State Fair is very old. So a lot of those buildings, like the education building, the arboriculture building, the cow building. All those buildings are from the 1800s.
What part of Minnesota was this?
This is technically it's in St. Paul.
The
Oh,
good
okay.
part.
Oh.
The good part. The cool part.
Now, see, I always want to go to a Renaissance fair because I want to be around the mentally
There you
ill who think they're still living in the 14th
The
century.
state fair's still going on. It's going on through Labor Day weekend, so you got time to get to Minnesota.
Yeah, it's only a 7.5 hour drive.
No, it's less than that.
Well,
It's only 6.5 hour
there's
drive.
probably somebody listening in Minnesota that was just like, hey, I've never seen a cow's vagina or a pig's vagina.
Or all food on a stick.
Yeah, yeah. I just
That
want
pork chop on a stick sounds
If
good.
you want to just do a
Oh, it
day
was
of
delicious,
food on a
dude.
stick,
I had a Scotch egg, which is awesome.
what's that?
What's a Scotch egg?
Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg that is wrapped in sausage and then breaded and then deep fried.
Wow.
It was fucking delicious.
My artery just got
Oh,
clogged
and-
listening to it.
And it's on a stick.
Yeah, it's of course.
It's got to be. Well, yeah.
It was absolutely delicious. What was the other thing we had? Something. There's some of the new things. There was in the Holy Land. So there's like this international marketplace called the International Bazaar.
Uh-huh.
So it's just this massive. It used to be called the Mexican Village. But
Can't do that anymore.
Can't do that anymore.
Cannot
So they
do
call
that
it now. They call it the
Well,
International.
ice would be there. There'd be. How
They
could you
call
even
it-
have a Mexican
So
village?
they call it the
Ice
International
close it
Bazaar.
down.
They got a performance stage and a huge beer garden, and then they have this huge marketplace with all these different wares and things from all over the world, right? And then they have food there too, and they have the Holy Land. It's like a Middle Eastern part with food, and they had a it's a quesadilla, but it was made with like what's that Middle Eastern chicken called? The
Shawarma?
it wasn't shawarma. It was.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I didn't wait in line because the line was pretty fucking long for that, and it was in the sun. It was actually hot on that day. It was like 84, but it's really humid. It got fucking hot. So there's a lot of beer we had to drink.
about. You got to cool off.
no choice,
that's
yeah.
Have
that's,
to cool off.
Yeah, look, nobody's blaming you for that. That's you. That's what you have to do. You're not going to drink water. Water's just.
All right,
not
I'm
cool.
gonna tell you the craziest food they had there. I have to look this up to read the description, so kill some time.
Okay. Hey Ted, what's your favorite color?
Listen, anyway, so on a side note, so the NFL, as you probably heard, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are officially engaged now.
Oh, my God.
So what that
Yes.
means is that when you see
Was that-
so when you see a Kansas City game, they're going to show this woman twice as much as they've already been showing her in her luxury skybox. So just be prepared for that. And Patrick Mahomes, while he's flopping around the field, drawing unnecessary roughness penalties.
Flopping around the field.
Oh, it's
Yeah, he's a flopper.
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori. Yeah,
tandoori.
tandoori chicken. Yeah. Yeah. No, I you know what?
So
I
here-
saw that.
so
Oh,
would
go
you
ahead.
eat this?
No.
Okay, this is at Coasters, which is like this. It's like near the Midway. It's an Uncrustaburger. Do you know what an Uncrustaburger is? Do you know what Uncrustables are?
Yeah, we know what those are.
Oh, that's like a
peanut butter
it's a
and
peanut
jell-
butter and
okay.
jelly, but it's
So
like
this
a
is a
hunk
four-
of bread instead of and no crusties, no outside.
No, it's like it's an Uncrustable. It's like a
So they just put it inside bread and then
it's
deep fry it?
It's a 4-ounce hamburger patty with cheese, pickles, and special sauce, sandwiched between two deep fried peanut butter and grape jelly Uncrustables.
That's
So
sounds fucking
here's
disgusting.
my only question.
Sounds
absolutely
fucking-
disgusting.
It looks even more disgusting.
So I always
I mean, don't people have stuff with the donuts
yeah.
as bread? Yeah, the
deep-
Krispy Kreme thing. Where for a hamburger they used Krispy Kreme donuts as the bread.
So here's my question. I thought Mississippi had the highest obesity rate in the country, but apparently St. Paul, Minnesota County Fair is running a close second.
Oh, dude, it's so this is the craziest
Ted,
fucking thing.
most of that food is pretty gross. I feel like we talked about this last year when you
when I came back.
But the Uncrustable thing I've never heard of before.
No, that's a new food.
Yeah,
that's a new food.
Somebody right now is so excited that they created a hamburger that has peanut butter and jelly, deep fried as the bread, and deep fried.
Well, all those there's those feature restaurants in the Deep South. I think one's called the Heart Attack Row, where they'll deep fry like a triple hamburger with egg. Just whatever the worst possible stuff. And actually, a restaurant just opened. It's called, you know what the name of the restaurant is? Fuck Your Diet.
All right, here's the one that
That's its real name. I'm sorry.
Here's the one that I didn't get. That wasn't going to get it. A savor. They're called Timber Twists. So this is at Giggles Campfire Grill. This is a bar restaurant that's in there.
Okay.
A savory mixture of Italian sausage, mozzarella, cream cheese, and barbecue rub piped into 3 large manicotti shells, then wrapped in bacon, cooked in a wood-fired smoker for an infusion of smoky flavor.
Like stuffed shells with
That's a pasta shell, like those big pasta shells. Yeah.
So if I went there and said I want a Caesar salad with some light ranch dressing, I'd be mocked.
No, you would not. There's no way you're getting that.
You can get a Caesar salad there. Hell yeah.
Can I just get an apple? I mean, you guys do produce, right? Can I get an apple? How'd you like that deep fried, sir? In sausage? Would you like that deep fried in bacon?
No, actually,
or would you like it deep fried in chocolate?
No, when you ask that question, the answer is like, did you just get done scissoring your boyfriend before you asked for that salad?
No, I feel like they'd probably do that, but they'd probably like, you could just hand me the apple. Yeah, we can't, sir. We can't legally do that. It's got to go in the deep fryer. How do you want it done? Yeah, you just don't want me to throw an apple in a deep fryer, do you? That'd be kind of stupid. Yeah, I don't. That's not my thing. All right, we got to get. Oh man, we're ahead. Jesus Christ, we haven't done Ted's tips.
Well, we haven't
movie mention.
We have not been recording.
So that's okay. We can just pause and we can just. Yeah.
That's gonna be a running joke now. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. You want to do your song first?
Yes.
Okay.
I see the crown royal fall, and the beauty of it all is when the tip comes shining through to make Ted Rainbow in your mind when you can't think sometimes, and I want to show with limited time. Just the Teddy tips. We can fake it if we try. Just the Teddy tips. Ted don't lie.
That's a good
one. I like that. Just the Teddy tips.
I will re-crumple this.
And done. Okay, let's see. Ted's Tips is sponsored by Arky's Animal Husbandry. Do you have some pets, livestock, or own interesting animals and you want them to reproduce, but they just aren't getting it done? Call Arky's Animal Husbandry and we can make it happen. Arky and his crew have dozens of years of experience getting animals to have sex. No matter the animal, no matter the size, no matter the problem, we can make it happen. After one call to Arky's Animal Husbandry, you will have a pregnant animal guaranteed. And if you're trying to get 2 different kinds of animals to mate, they can help with that too. Visit them at arkysanimalhusbandry.com today, and your animals will be making sweet love tomorrow. Nice. God, there's a lot. After the piss play, animal sex, it just seemed like the next step, right? It seemed like the logical next step.
I think it's called bestiality.
All right, Teddy, I have asked you this many, many, many times. But what are some things you put in your... No, I'm just kidding. Are you ready for your tip?
Let's do it.
Ted, I need your help. My friend, let's call her Annabelle. Okay, let's do that. She has listened to the show. She has listened to the show. Okay, cool. She has been dating a guy for about 4 months. He's very nice, except for one really huge thing. He suffers from cataplexy. Short version, it's narcolepsy that causes him to suffer temporary full-body paralysis when he hears very loud, shocking noises. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. We were eating lunch outdoors, and a very loud and honestly terrifying car accident happened about 100 feet from us. Her boyfriend quite literally fell off his chair onto the ground, hitting his head, and he was bleeding a lot. He has trouble getting and keeping a job, and he can't drive because of his condition. I want to encourage her to dump him. So there we got to it. That sounds mean, He's a nice guy, but there's no way they will have anything like a normal life. And if she keeps going with him, it will just get harder and harder to move on. Don't talk me out of doing this. Just help me get it done. Hazel, 33, Memphis, Tennessee. Why don't you help Hazel?
So I guess when Hazel gets married and they say in sickness and in health, like she's going to scratch that one out of the vows, right? Because she's going to bail on her husband.
And Hazel, do you take this man when he's fully employed and extremely wealthy, but not if he's not or decides he's a bum?
I guess I do.
Yeah. Okay. Ted, help Hazel.
Well, Hazel, what I was going to say is I think this is a good time to tell you to mind your own business because, number one, I'm assuming the gal Annabelle is obviously aware of this gentleman's condition, and since you said cataplexy, that's a very specific diagnosis, so I'm guessing he told her about that at some point, because you wouldn't have been able to ascertain that on your own. If you said somebody just pass out.
Wait, how do you know Hazel could be a fucking doctor?
It's possible, yeah. Like Dr. House?
She could be a doctor.
Like a savant?
Ted, where are you going with this?
Okay. Anyway, like I said, I think Annabelle is in it for the disability check because I'm assuming this guy probably gets full SSI disability because of his condition, and if he doesn't, he should. So my advice is go see a good disability attorney. So, yes, maybe she's playing that angle.
Okay.
Hazel, don't interfere with Annabelle's potential cash flow revenue.
Ted, I appreciate what you're trying to say, okay? But the fact of the matter is we're not here to make judgment calls. Hazel asked you.
Oh, we're here to judge.
Hazel asked you for a specific thing. She asked you how to break them up.
They've only been together for 4 months.
Right. So let's pretend, Ted.
All right.
Let's pretend that your job is to help our listeners, not to judge Hazel for doing something shitty.
You're right.
So
I will let you know right now. That's a very specific thing. Okay, so Hazel, here's what you're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to go out with her on a girls out night, and you're going to ask her very nicely, could you please break up with your boyfriend because he has a disability that's through no fault of his own, but it's still a disability when there's probably tons of able-bodied guys out there. Why pick this guy? And if she gives you any resistance, then you want to cause a little bit of a scene. And if she causes more resistance,
no, like a little bit of a scene. Is that like throwing food?
Just start raising your voice, and then escalate it to the point where it becomes public embarrassment. And then if that doesn't work, the last step is okay.
Hold on. How is her friend going to break up with her new boyfriend because Hazel is making a scene? What is she making a scene about?
She could give her an ultimatum. She could say it's either him or me, depending how close she is to Annabelle, and so she can give her like a binary choice.
She said they were friends, not best friends, just friends.
But obviously she's a very concerned friend because she's worried about Annabelle's dating life, so it must be more than just a friend or an acquaintance.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I think if you saw this happen, okay, like if you saw a guy, like if we were, just say we were at the bar, okay, and there was a car accident. Right. You'd be like, "Oh, fuck, whoa, that was scary." Yeah. And then Mark just passes out cold every time something like that happens. Like, I don't know. Like,
and what are the odds? But here's the thing. What are the odds of like a major car accident happening within your vicinity, like in your lifetime?
But we don't know how loud or how jarring that sound is. I mean,
right.
if here, I'll tell you what's really loud. I was in a school for 20-something years. The new fire alarms are jarringly loud. When it just goes off, it is scary. It is scary.
Here would be my question about the boyfriend. What's like the threshold where he doesn't get triggered? Like how loud can you go decibel-wise before, where you're still safe?
So should Hazel start testing that?
I think we should get a test.
Walk up behind him and try clapping or like air horn?
No, all I was going to say, so to answer Hazel's question, here's what you're going to do. You're going to gently advise your friend that he's not the best fit for you, and then basically give her the ultimatum. It's either him or me if she gives you resistance. And then if that doesn't work, I want you to set yourself on fire like a Tibetan monk during the Vietnam War, okay, to make your point. See? Problem solved.
So
just to show your displeasure.
Your advice to Hazel is to convince her friend that she so thinks they should break up that she's willing to dump gasoline and start herself on fire.
Well, she's obviously, this is the hill she wants to die on. So let's get out of her way.
You know what I think?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what Ted thought.
I think Hazel is missing the boat here.
If you say the funny part of this, is that what you're going to say? Like the humor that's involved in this for the rest of her life?
That's one. Two, she basically has like a superpower now.
Which would be?
Anytime she's done with this guy when they're all out together, all she has to do is make a huge fucking noise and out he goes. So she can end him anytime she wants.
So like they're in a
She
political
should just
fight.
walk around with a fucking blowhorn when they go out. And when she's had enough of this guy, just blow the blowhorn, and that's the end of the night for him.
But why would they be going out as a threesome? Why wouldn't he just go out with
When
her?
they're hanging out as
one-on-one?
friends, when they're out at the bar,
Well, with friends like Hazel, who needs enemies?
and he gets annoyed. He's getting annoying. Just blow the blowhorn. Burn. His night's over with.
I mean,
It was like a buzzer. Remember the
he says he's very nice, except for the one thing. But here's the other part of it. It also says that he has trouble holding and keeping a job. So, I mean, I could see where this could be a problem, and he can't drive.
Well, here's the thing too. I understand the driving part, but let me ask you this: like, okay, if the loud noises trigger him, couldn't he just work a job somewhere where there's really, when you say can't hold a job, maybe he's like can't show up to work. He's not actually becoming incapacitated at work, I'm guessing. Unless he works in like a quarry or something where they're doing like dynamite blasting, right? Which that probably wouldn't be a good fit for her boyfriend. You might want to work in a library. What if he works in a library? It's nice and quiet. It's calm.
Oh my God! Yeah, the factory did not work. Lost a couple of fingers. Yeah, and then toes. Yeah, but Ted, I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, if you can't drive, you can't do any of these things. I mean, that's a tough life.
She's been with him for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't Annabelle all know this knowingly and voluntarily already? So maybe
Yeah, but sometimes you can't. I mean, okay, so he might not even have told her. I mean, we don't know that. Let's assume she didn't know that right
if
away.
Hazel knows, then obviously Annabelle knows.
So what did
Yeah,
you
but
tell her to
let's
do?
assume
Just
that she didn't know
just
that
tell
right
her,
away.
Just tell her straight up, break up with him because it's not going to last, or it's not.
Or what if it just runs a course? What if she doesn't say anything and like a month and a half later, 5.5, 6 month anniversary, she just says, you know what, guy, whatever your name is, I just can't do this anymore. So maybe it'll just run its course. I mean, 4 months is nothing.
Set him up.
And then in 6 months, she's pregnant, and now they're together forever.
Set him up. Hazel, you should sleep with him.
No, just say she did.
Yeah. Okay.
She goes, you know what she says? She goes to Annabelle, right? She sits down and she goes, oh my gosh. She goes, last night, best orgasm ever. You know that cool thing that your boyfriend does with his tongue? It works.
Or make up a story how they ran into each other at the store.
And just in the back seat.
No, a loud noise went off, and she raped him. He passed out, and she raped him.
And then she says,
this
could happen over and over and over again.
Yeah.
He could be raped constantly by anyone
Or
who makes a loud
why don't you
noise
do this?
and then rapes him.
Why don't you just fly him out to your?
He's a target now.
Why don't you just fly him out to your? He's so easily amused.
He is.
He's a rape target.
No, I was gonna say.
You won't even know. He'll come home
You know
from
how many
work one day,
sex
if
he's
he
had?
even has a job, and he'll just say, honey, I was raped again.
Or what? I don't know. How about you
Damn
just
car backfired.
take? Why don't you just take him to your school and pull the fire alarm? Okay.
Oh, my God.
Or problem solved.
Oh, my God. Could you
That's what she should do.
Just
You're a
the
rape
most
victim.
the most outlandish thing. He'll be robbed and raped once a week. And that I can guarantee. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That fucking hurts.
What? She didn't even mention his name.
No, she did not.
You could just
but she
assume
did
his
say,
name is Justin.
And here's the thing. I think
Thomas.
Justin, this is why you keep getting raped.
Well, here's a good question. What's like the typical boyfriend's name? Like, okay, you find out your girlfriend broke up with you, and now she's going out with
Nathan.
Kyle.
Nathan.
Yeah. What's like the spoiler? You know, the guy, like.
Ted.
Yeah. No. So you just found out your girlfriend dumped you, but now she's going out with
Devin.
Ted.
Nicholas, or I don't know.
Ted. Oh, my God. That would be. You know what? And I still say to this, every time somebody sends in a tip where they say their friends listen, I think part of this is just us talking about it and now knowing, like I'm guessing that she's going to try to get Annabelle to listen when she figures out that we're doing this today. When she hears it, she'll get Annabelle to listen and say, like, I'm kind of concerned.
And he might get
Yeah,
raped.
and the rape thing. And you know what? He might not be a good breadwinner, and the rape thing just really stands out to me.
So that's how you get him. That's how you get him to break up, Hazel. Just say, listen, I think you're in trouble here. So,
This
but
is why
Ted is the king of breakups.
This
right?
is why we call
Yes.
this Ted's tips,
no, it's
and
king
not
of breakups.
Mark's or Matt's tips because this is.
But your tip was just
way off
like
the reservation.
Just oh my god, you
but
gotta
yours
stop
was just
saying
a,
that.
oh god,
You have to stop
but yours,
saying
yeah.
that.
But yours was just to be mean to Hazel. Like there's something wrong with Hazel.
I at the end I gave her a real world solution to induce her friend Annabelle, who may or not be a good
Induce her
friend.
friend.
If Ted can say that, then I can say the R word.
I didn't say induce pregnancy. I said induce, induce labor.
Listen, let's just because the president calls people assholes and shitheads and all
Did
that
you
kind
see-
of stuff.
did you-
Let's not.
So what's
let's
today's
not-
date?
The 26th.
Did you know
Uh-oh.
that The Simpsons have had 34 things come to fruition?
Yeah,
Like
I
they
saw that.
foretold. So you know what the next one coming is, right?
That Trump gets
Trump dies of a massive heart attack on August 29th, 2025.
Yeah.
That's an episode because he became president
Yeah.
in an episode I don't know how long ago. It was actually a long time ago.
I mean, this isn't conspiracy. I think this is real. So there are, assuming it's not deepfake. So there are photos of him with like heavy like makeup on his right hand. So I guess he's got like a big bruise, and I guess he's got swelling in his ankles. So, and they said there's like some type of circulation issue or something. So that's a real thing. That's
We're not talking
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he could. I mean, he obviously might not be as fit as he
Yeah,
implies
he's 80.
that he is.
Yeah, he eats McDonald's a lot. But here's the thing. I mean, I'm not going to politics. But I mean, there's a segment of the country that what's it called, Trump derangement syndrome, where they're just so rooting against him, even if he does good for the country, that they're just so deranged that they can't even
Ted,
collectively just if he does, like if Trump cured cancer tomorrow, they'd still say, oh, he's the devil.
Oh my God!
You know?
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying there's a
Oh,
small
you're
segment of the
oh
country.
my God!
But he has no chance of curing cancer.
I know that,
and he's not actively trying to help.
I get it. So yeah, I'm just saying if you look at it objectively, it's most of the press coverage, is really negative. So and maybe some of
Ted,
it's deserved. I'm
Ted,
sure some of it's deserved. Yeah,
Some of it.
say most of it.
It's everything that's coming out of his mouth.
Okay.
No one's making up stories. He's saying these things.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He said he was going. That he threatened to call the Kennedy Center the Trump Kennedy Center. He said that. Maybe it's going to happen.
Yeah. I
Some,
mean,
some people are already calling it that.
No, I was just talking
we'll
about.
see what happens. In
No, I'm
next
not talking
weekend.
about what he says. I'm not paying attention to what he says. I'm talking about like just
But
whatever
that's
whatever his policies are. Whatever those might be. So, that's this whole separate issue. So.
Ted, we know what his policies are. I mean, he's signed how many executive orders now? Like 75?
I think he signed 90 on day one.
Yeah. Okay. 175.
it's in
I mean,
hundreds.
I mean, it's. I mean,
Well, they're flooding the zone.
yeah. I mean, he's actively sending troops
Possibly to Chicago.
Military troops.
Possibly to Chicago.
to cities.
Yeah.
That's not something that democratic countries do.
Well,
It's
you know
just
what?
not something that they do.
They probably should have done it during the Rodney King riots, right? Could use some National
There
Guard
was,
troops.
Ted. There was when the riots came.
Yeah.
The National Guard did step in,
Right.
But not just to police.
Right.
I mean, troops aren't police officers. They haven't been trained like that.
Right.
You realize troops shoot people.
Sure.
Right. They have a whole different perspective on that.
Right.
And we have rules and laws and all those things that protect us, so that we don't have that. Right. We're not like those cities. We're not like when we go to Costa Rica and there's cops driving around, armed cops with M16s all over the place and stuff. We live in a place where we don't have that.
Well, the National Guard and the military cannot make arrests. They can't detain people. They can't make arrests. All they can do is be present. So it's like a deterrent, in effect. That's never talked about. They can't arrest people and they can't detain people.
Yeah, I agree with. It's like the forest preserve.
they can't.
It's like the forest preserve
but
police.
you know that they are.
Well, not yet.
I mean, you know they're doing things.
Well, they just armed them for some reason in D.C. I don't know what's going on, but who cares? Let's get off the subject. That's not what our show's about. Our show is about Ted.
It's about, obviously we've mentioned rape like 19 or 20
Yeah,
times. So
think-
our show is obviously not about politics.
It's
more about rape.
I think you got a cease and desist letter coming your way, mister.
Okay. So I did want to do this because we talked about this, things that can't be real. And I didn't think this was possibly real, but one more thing. The White House is sending social media teams out with the troops that they dispatched to D.C. to record arrests and post them on social media. So they're actually...
But they can't make arrests.
Look, who's ever being arrested now that all these troops are there, they're sending social media out and they're putting it on to social media, mostly X and Facebook, because that's kind of where they're.
Does the White House not know that they can't arrest people. They can't arrest the military and National Guard.
I think you're
cannot
confusing.
arrest it. They can't enforce.
But I think you're confusing don't know and don't care. That's what you're confusing.
So they
you're
can just
confusing
stand there and
don't know
support.
to don't care.
So
I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you. That's real.
Oh, and don't forget the famous potential deportation case involving what's that guy's name? Kilmer Abrego Garcia.
Jesus Christ. Did they just...
Now they want to take him to Uganda or Costa Rica. I'd pick Costa Rica personally. Didn't you vacation there?
my son's going to Uganda.
Yeah. Well, maybe
That's where-
is he being escorted out voluntarily?
No.
Or is he being taken out?
Actually, one of the
Does
best.
he have a really dark tan?
One of the best movies, The Last King of Scotland, about Idi Amin. I'm surprised you don't do a review of that movie.
I am going to mention a movie with Forrest Whitaker in it, though.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
He won the
way.
Academy Award for
I
that.
am, yeah.
You know what? I don't know if I've ever seen that, or if I don't know if I was
Great movie.
paying good enough attention
Yeah.
to see it.
I mean,
That's
there's some
probably
slow
something I need to see.
parts, but
He's still alive, right?
oh yeah.
He's still.
I mean, there's slow parts, but the
Idi Amin or Forrest Whitaker?
Both.
Forrest Whitaker. No, Idi Amin's gone.
I
Oh,
think
he
Idi
is?
Amin
He's
is
long
gone.
gone. He's
yeah,
long
I think Idi Amin is gone. Yeah.
No, Forrest Whitaker, I know, is still alive.
Yeah,
Is he?
he's probably like,
Yes.
but he's like Morgan
I have no
Freeman.
idea
He's like 100, so he's not making any movies anymore.
Forrest
Just
Whitaker?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's making movies. What are you
he?
talking about?
Who's like 100, you just said?
Morgan Freeman, isn't he like 85?
How did his name come up?
I was just thinking.
Oh,
of
I know
was
how.
saying-
You know how? Because he's a black guy too.
Oh.
That's what Ted's going with. Yeah.
No,
No,
just go
I
for
thought you were
older-
saying.
list all the-
I thought you were saying Forrest Whitaker is like.
No, he's older. I mean, I haven't seen him in a movie forever.
Forrest Whitaker is not
think
even
he's
like
in-
60. He's like
No, he's not. I didn't
60.
say he was that old. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he might be older than that.
I'm gonna go.
Alexa, how old is Forrest Whitaker?
Don't. I'm gonna throw that Alexa out the window. Okay. Before we get to Mark's movie mention, remember the guy that killed those students in Idaho?
Yeah, Brian Kohlberger.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Did you say
fucked.
Colin?
He's 64.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good call.
All right. Well, that's not bad.
Collect Social Security.
So he's getting taunted by inmates at his maximum security prison.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, because you know what I think they said he's got some form of like Asperger's or something. So he's just like a weird,
They don't
dude.
call it that
Weird,
anymore.
murdery guy.
Yeah, well, he's a murderer too on top of it, but he's like super antisocial. So so they said that was coming even before he got before he got
Are you
convicted.
saying a guy convicted of serial killing is
Oh, he's
antisocial?
he's not a serial killer. He's just he's like a spree killer. He killed them all at the same time.
What was that? Oh, that's different.
Yeah. So long story short, he's just not only did he kill these people, so that's got a mark there already, but actually being a murderer in prison in and of itself is not necessarily like makes you a pariah, but unless you're like a child molester. But in his case, because he's just such a kind of like a wimpy, odd
Yeah, but
dude.
he killed.
He did,
Didn't
yeah.
he kill like 8 people or something?
Four. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like, you killed 4 people, and the guy in the cell next to him killed like 10. He's
No,
like,
but I'm saying just
you're
as,
a piece
I
of
mean, just
shit.
when you see him coming down the cell block, you just want to shank him. That's all I'm saying. So,
all I know
if that
is
guy isn't the poster boy for being shanked, I don't know who is.
yeah. All I know is
I know
that
who is
he
Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
He is
He's the
complaining.
poster boy.
He is
Exactly, good
complaining
point.
that he is not able to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does Jared get out of prison? by
Yeah.
the way?
I was actually reading a
Jared
story about him.
Fogle?
Jared Fogle.
Yeah, when does he get out?
I want to say like in the next like few years. I want to say before 2030 or 2032 or something. I don't know. He's serving some.
I still got to
yeah.
tell you that if you watch that documentary, the weirdest part is that this chick still talks to him. Is like
The mother of
in
his children?
No, the mother of the woman. So there's a woman who has a kid, and he's talking to that woman
Yeah.
about basically trying to have sex with her daughter.
Yeah.
And somehow this woman keeps talking to him. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not
you
privy.
got to
to that.
watch the.
Yeah.
You got to watch the documentary. It is really weird. Everybody, it's like once you get in, like once you're talking to a guy who's really weird, you got to also be weird. Like most normal people would just walk away from this guy.
Well, the thing about Jared Fogle, no offense, but I mean, he's just one of those guys. He's got a punchable face, right? Even if he didn't do anything wrong, and now add in child grooming and molestation on top of it, and now
he was a poster boy for fatties.
no. But I'm saying if you look at him, he's just kind of a geeky looking dude.
Oh, turns out he was convicted for doing Subway commercials.
He was telling people
he gets
Subway
out
was
in
good?
2029.
that's worth 35 felonies right there.
Yeah. Subway not good. No way. It's not as bad as Jimmy John's.
so
Their
when-
menu
when
is
you-
better. The menu is better now.
When you do, Subway's horrible. Dude. When you go to the when you Google it and the AI comes up, it says conviction. Fogle, the former Subway
Former, yeah, no shit. Former.
spokesperson, but that's what comes after conviction. He
Yeah.
was a spokesperson for.
Well, I mean, think about it for a guy who had
that's
like
how he got famous,
I'm saying,
right?
yeah, but it's funny. Like he's one of those guys when you think about it, it's pretty rare. A guy with like no talent, assuming whatsoever, and his only talent is just going to Subway on a consistent basis and eating whatever
It's called
sandwich
marketing.
he had.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, how did that story? And then he lost 200 pounds or whatever. And but how did that even how do they even discover that? Like, who he would have to
Watch
tell
the
somebody?
documentary, Ted.
Oh, okay.
Watch the documentary because
You
he
know,
goes from very obscure
Yeah.
to this thing,
Yeah.
and then it's
So basically,
like it
he
fuels
pulled,
his
he pulled
weird
a
fire.
he pulled a Jeffrey Epstein. So basically, he had everything. He had a wife, he had kids. He's obviously making money as a
Pull a
insurance piece.
Jeffrey Epstein.
No, in terms of just ruining his life by having sex with underage minors, he did pull a Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why Jeffrey Epstein's no longer among us.
but
he made bad choices.
You got to watch the Epstein
Okay.
thing too,
So-
because he was always kind of a scammer.
he was a
his whole
scammer.
existence.
So
was a
when he
scammer.
gets out of prison, when Jared gets out of prison in 2029, he will have something in common with
God.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, I think
They will
Lawrence
be,
Taylor.
but they will both be registered sex offenders.
Yeah, that's right.
and
But
both
Lawrence-
working on Trump's
But
helping the
Well-
presidential physical fitness thing.
yeah, for kids.
yeah.
That's what Lawrence
Working with
Taylor's
kids.
doing on the outside. Jared's doing it on the inside, though.
Well, I bet he is.
So yeah,
I
he's-
thought you were going to volunteer to use your house as a halfway house when Jared Fogle transitions
no, I don't
back
think he
into
has
society.
to. He's just going to register as a sex offender, just like Lawrence Taylor. So he will have something in common with a Hall of Fame football player.
Yeah.
So think about this for just a second, though, because this is kind of weird, and you just think about, and I don't want to say like this is a reason that somebody who does that should probably just be killed, but he gets out. Let's say he gets out of prison in 2029. You're Jared Fogle. Everyone knows who you are. Yeah. Everybody knows your name, right?
I think he's from Indiana.
Okay.
Can't go back there.
What job? What
go back
life?
there.
No,
Of
but
course you can.
What life could you possibly have? There's nobody on the planet
I'm going to give Jared.
who's going to give you a job.
I'm going to give Jared Fogle a TED tip right now that he didn't even ask for.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
that Garrett, his brother?
Get your passport. Go to Vietnam or somewhere that they don't know. They don't know
lots
who you
of
are.
kids.
No, I'm just saying, and just teach English for a living, and hopefully stay away from kids. But yeah,
don't teach English children either.
because I'm
Become
just
a
saying,
school teacher?
because basically you can teach English online, but I'm saying, but yeah, you're basically you're a social
That's
pariah.
Ted's tip to Jared.
You're a
Become
social-
a school teacher.
You're a
It's like
social-
shooting fish in a barrel.
You're a social pariah here.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Think about this logic. Like, let's just say you did something so terrible where you're ostracized from your friends and family.
I don't want to think about it.
Okay, what would you do?
How old do you think this guy is?
Ted. That's what I'm saying.
How old do you think this fucking guy is?
44.
He's 48.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Go to Vietnam.
So he gets out of prison.
Yeah.
What life could he
I
possibly
just told
have?
you. I just told you.
Except for
Or-
except for going to Vietnam
or
and
be a-
becoming
or
a
be-
preschool teacher.
See, I know you're just making it worse. Or honestly, he should probably just become an over-the-road truck driver because he's going to live a
But he
solitary
has-
existence.
Hold on a second. But okay? If I'm the guy who's interviewing all the truckers, so I got 10 say resumes. I don't know what you get for. I mean, I don't know if truckers have resumes. I got 10 resumes. Okay.
Yeah.
I got like Pete Smith. I got like Donna Jones, and I got Jared Fogle. I got
Jared
to
Fogle's
be
it's
honest
kind of
with
a
you.
common name. I mean, it's not like common, but it's like I wouldn't.
So first thing I have to ask is, are you that Jared Fogle?
And here's what you do.
Sir?
Even though he has uncannily resembles him, you just say no. And then I see, sir, there's a 15-year gap in your resume. Can you explain that? He goes- and that's when you say, I was in Vietnam teaching English. Okay, see, problem solved. All right. And then I don't have any papers.
I thought about it when we were talking about that because I looked at the Idaho inmate thing, right? And I was thinking,
So-
okay, even if he got out, even when Jared Fogle gets out, whenever, you are infinitely famous now because
Well, you're
because
infamous.
of
You're infamous.
because of TV and social
Yeah,
media and all that
yeah.
stuff, right? You're infinitely famous, but you're
famous for the
everyone
wrong-
knows
yeah.
that name,
Yeah.
right? I mean, how could you possibly ever get a job? What job could you ever get? Like, there's no job I'm ever going to hire somebody who sexually assaulted kids. I mean, there's just not a job.
Well,
I don't care.
maybe you have to
It's like,
change-
I just need a shovel. I just want to dig ditches.
change-
Okay,
so
that's
just
cool.
change his identity.
Technically, he wasn't charged. He's convicted of traveling to engage in illicit sexual conduct with a minor and distribution and receipt of child pornography. That's what he's convicted of.
Okay, if you have child pornography,
No, I'm
you're
just
done.
saying I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just saying we shouldn't say that he was
Okay.
because we can get in trouble.
Yeah, just like
Because he listens to the show.
Okay,
Just-
so let me
just like we might get-
he's in prison.
like
He's got
for-
nothing else
no,
to
for
do. Let me
example,
apologize.
we can
Jared
get-
Fogle.
No, don't apologize to him. I'm
apologize.
just saying. Just we're setting the air.
Well, I want to apologize to Charles Manson then, because I thought Charles Manson killed people. He just orchestrated the killings of people. So Charles Manson,
Apologies.
our deepest apologies.
Yeah,
Hold on,
you know
he's-
what? Let's use this as a
deepest
time.
apologies.
Yeah, to apologize.
Let's self-reflect. Look, this is actually we have a segment. Let's apologize to serial killers and psychopaths. Okay, let's have a segment. That's a good segment.
Yeah. We'll call this one "Apologizing to Convicted Felons That We Accidentally Had Them Doing the Wrong Thing."
Apologize to Jack the Ripper. whenever we find
who
you.
who did not sexually assault any, just murdered people. He didn't sexually assault anybody. All right, Mark. Before we get to your movie mention, this is gonna be a little disturbing. I'm gonna say words that we don't normally say on this show. Okay.
Oh, I think you've already said a few.
Did you guys see the message that Ricky Fowler? He's a professional golfer. Last week he lost the championship, and he got a social media message from somebody.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
You did see it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, so this
You
basically
don't need to read it.
I got it. You got to hear it. Because somebody sent this to him.
Well, here's the.
And you got to know this. You got to know this.
Before you read
I
the
think
message,
this is important.
Before you read the message, I think the context is he needed to qualify at a certain position to make the FedEx Cup points, and he just
It has
missed
nothing
it.
to do with that.
It has
though.
nothing to do
Right,
with
okay.
it. He
It's
did
nothing to do with
He
that.
didn't win everything.
It's somebody on social media trolling him for the past month.
So
Okay.
literally,
And he's responded to it for some reason.
Okay.
well, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to say, like, this is what is happening in case you don't know this. Like, this is how bad it's gotten, and this is what people are doing. This is word for word what a guy sent him. Retarded loser faggot. Imagine how embarrassed your family probably is of you. You're a fucking loser. Retire from golf. Fucking pathetic, you cuck loser. Try closing your eyes when you putt, you worthless goofball. This is the weird part. Worthless goofball cuck loser.
Beep.
Yeah.
I tried beeping that out, but it wasn't working.
And so Ricky got this, and he
it's
so
just
what he did,
It's just somebody on social saying something.
Yeah.
right. But I think the concept behind it is, I think a lot of people are doing this
Right, but-
to a
Of course.
lot of
Right,
professional
but
athletes.
obviously, let's look at the psychology. Obviously, they're deeply angry people, disappointed in their own lives, and obviously extremely jealous. Right, Ricky Fowler's obviously.
Why does it have to? Why do you have to go there?
Well, what else could it be?
Why can't it just be somebody just fucking drunk and just
No,
Just,
so it was funny because I was talking with one of the guys from the golf course, the head pro, and he had a very interesting take on it. He thought immediately, because he showed me this, right?
Ricky Fowler
Golfer.
sent it to himself. I knew it.
No. He said he believes, because he likes to do some betting, that this was a guy who lost a bet.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
that was his response to Ricky Fowler
Yeah.
because he lost the bet.
So he was the guy. Yeah, that makes sense.
regardless, anybody could say these things on social media. That's the point. You don't have to be a deranged lunatic to capture someone's attention on social media. You don't have to be. You don't have to lose a gambling bet to do this. Anybody could. I could just go on there right now and say whatever the fuck I want, and go ha 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 ha, and just dismiss it because you're not talking to Ricky Fowler. You're typing into the thing, and that's what Ricky Fowler's saying. Come say it to my face.
Oh, that was his response.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because this guy could be
What was
an
his-
MMA fighter.
What is his?
This
what
could
is
be
his
that
response?
guy this could be that guy that who thinks his mom is,
Oh.
an imposter.
Oh, the imposter syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if it's him and he just challenged him to a fight?
BJ Penn.
Yeah, what if it's BJ Penn?
Yeah.
Now Ricky Fowler's gonna get killed.
He's going to get his ass kicked. He's
Well,
definitely-
I'm assuming Ricky Fowler, since he's worth $60 million, could afford a security guard.
yeah. I don't know, man. It's so weird that, and I think I feel like it's getting worse because we
It's not
see it
getting worse.
so often.
Well, how about in person? Like if he's got like the Ryder Cup or the President's Cup, I'm sure when the America travels to Europe and vice versa, I'm sure the heckling is merciless in the
I
crowd.
don't think.
You're not allowed to. You get removed if you say something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think all sports now have gotten to that point
Yeah.
where, when you start getting all stupid, they give you the boot, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been to just a couple of like professional sporting events, and there's stupid people everywhere, but like they don't stop. They're not kicked to half the stadium out, so it has to be really over the top. It's like the guy who made fun of the ball player because his mother passed away. Like they removed that guy.
Yeah.
I still don't get that.
She
It
died
was-
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
literally
just weird.
years and years and years earlier. Like I just don't understand how. Even number one, how that guy knew that.
I don't think he did.
He's just
Yeah, he doesn't
just
know.
random
Thrown
your
through
mother
his
joke.
son.
Yeah, it's a random
but,
mother
I mean,
joke.
but I mean, after a while, the
He didn't-
pain,
'cause
the
he
pain
didn't-
of your mother passing away.
He didn't say anything
lessens.
about his mom being dead. He was just saying some stuff about his mom.
So he has no idea. And then and plus you're talking to a professional athlete who probably was the guy from the Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously he understood just enough English to get his feelings hurt. Yeah, you're standing in center field during a professional game. Like, isn't that be the last place you want to break down because you're so focused on the game? How could you even?
So
You know.
we were at a St. Paul Saints game over the weekend, and we had front row seats right next to the dugout. So directly facing, I was first row directly in front of third base. So
Oh,
third
nice
base
seats.
coach, base runners, and it's a minor league stadium. It's a AAA stadium. It's a great stadium, great atmosphere. It's the Twins AAA team. So I did some heckling.
What kind of heckling?
Boy.
I did fun heckling though.
Oh yeah.
So this is the best. So runner at second, right? Most of these guys are kids, right?
Okay.
Fun
So
heckling.
runner at second,
Who were you heckling? by the
nobody
way?
out. Runner at second,
Okay.
nobody out. And it's he's irritating the pitcher, right? So second baseman's behind the bag trying to keep him on, So he's going back and forth, back and forth. The pitcher goes into his stretch, and I scream, "Back!"
Oh man, you're badass.
Dude, it was fucking
Did it-
hilarious.
did it-
Oh, he jumped back towards second base, and then the third base coach looked back at me. Who I forgot his name was Chase, the third base coach. He looks at me with a smile. I go, and then he pitched,
Wow.
and the base runner looked right at me.
So
and he
you
was
affected the-
smiling. He was like so embarrassed.
You affected the game.
and I
That's
go,
good.
that wasn't me. That was Coach Chase.
That's good.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
That seems pretty harmless.
The
That seems like
umpire,
harmless
umpire
fun.
was laughing his ass off. He was between the mound and second base at that point.
And how much did you have on that game with FanDuel, by the way? Because you definitely affected the outcome of the game.
Yeah,
I don't
hope you're
gamble.
happy with that.
Getting a Pete Rose vibe here.
It was a great game. It was a great game. They have a AAA player. This guy's name is I forgot his
Yep.
name. 6'8" on the Twins. 6'8". He had
Pitcher?
No, he was a right fielder. He had 2 home runs. Struck out twice and hit 2 home runs.
I take that trade.
27 years old.
Big strike zone.
Oh, he's done. He's-
27 years old, drafted originally by Milwaukee. He's 6'8". He came up the plate, and we're ground level. I told the guy next to me, I go, "That's a big boy." He goes, "He is pretty big." I go, "Dude, that guy is." When I say he's big, I'm like, he's bigger than any baseball player I think right now. He's like, I don't think he's that big. I'm like, I'm telling you, dude, the guy's way over 6'6". I looked him up, 6'8".
That's way over.
Wasn't Randy Johnson the pitcher 6'10"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he hit. I do not think.
but
he
there's
hit.
nobody 6'10" right now, right? No,
I don't. There's some pitchers that are pretty tall.
no. Aaron Judge is like 6'7" or
Yeah.
And I think
but
Eloy
yeah.
De La Cruz is like 6'5".
Yeah, there's some tall.
yeah, no,
guys.
he's 6'6". Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
think-
some tall dudes in baseball. I guess they can't shoot.
Back.
They can't shoot a basket. Wow.
I just jumped back when you said that.
All right, are you ready for your movie mention?
Yes.
Okay, let me.
Should I get closer to the mic?
No, just yell it.
fine?
Yeah,
All right.
just yell it like that. Let's see. Mark's movie mentions are brought to you by the hardworking folks at the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. You probably know them as ICE. They want to let you know that they do many things. They investigate and stop human trafficking, drug trafficking, prevent cyber crimes. They even manage civil immigration and protect our border. 99% of them don't wear masks, don't arrest or attack anyone, including immigrants. Almost all of them are normal people doing normal jobs. They didn't want this and didn't ask for this. The next time you see a man in a three-piece suit, say that he deals methamphetamines, or woman dressed in business casual tell you she's a high-class call girl, odds are they work for ICE and are sick and tired of being lumped in with what you see every day. And they say thank you, and they appreciate your understanding. That's nice. I mean, you got to do a little PR, right? You gotta. All right, Mark. What is? Oh wait, before you do this, can I just say something? You know Bob Odenkirk? He's a Chicago guy. I think he grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah, he went to St. Viator, I think.
He is thinking. He's talking about doing a disco demolition movie.
All right.
Yeah,
There's a lot of documentaries out there about it.
no, but like a
The one-
movie.
I
Like
know.
a movie
Oh,
about it,
okay.
not like a documentary.
Who's
going
going
to
to play Steve Dahl?
I'm guessing
Him?
it'll be Bob Odenkirk, right?
You have to put some weight on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kevin James is Steve Dahl.
I don't find Kevin James to be funny
I love Kevin James.
at all. I do not find him to be funny.
He's
Okay,
very
just I want to throw that
He's
out there.
very
Mark,
funny.
movie mention us.
So the movie I want to mention tonight came out in 2002. It technically was made in 2002, was scheduled to come out in 2002, but did not come out until April of 2003, and I'll get into that in a minute. Title of the film is called Phone Booth.
Ooh, is it about
Starring-
sex in a phone booth?
No.
Oh, okay.
Starring Ted's favorite, Katie Holmes, Kiefer Sutherland, Forrest Whitaker, Rhoda Mitchell, and Colin Farrell.
I feel like I've seen this.
It's a Joel Schumacher film, 81 minutes long, filmed in 10 days, and I want to say 90% of the film takes place in a phone booth. So it's about Colin Farrell. He plays a kind of like a sleazebag publicist. And
Wait. This whole thing was filmed in 10 days.
Yeah. It's amazing.
There's only one set. It's just a phone booth.
Technically less than 10 days. It was, and so it's in right in downtown New York. I'm assuming, I think it's like in Manhattan. And he plays a scumbag publicist who is married but cheats on his wife and lies to his clients and manipulates, just a fast talking, slick, shyster guy. Heavy New York accent. I mean, you don't even know this guy. When you hear him talk, he's got such an Irish accent. He goes full on New York, and it's fucking fantastic. So basically, he goes to the phone book. He goes into a phone booth, which if you're younger than us, you probably don't know what a phone booth is, right?
Oh yeah, that's what.
And when did this movie come out again? Because
2002, Ted.
So 23 years ago. Okay.
So he
Probably
goes
the
into a
end
phone
of phone
booth to make a phone call to his wife, I believe, because he's not in office and he's going to see his girlfriend or something like that. And he hangs up the phone, and as he's leaving the phone booth, it starts to ring. And he pauses, and it's great acting. And then he answers the phone. The guy on the other end says something, knows his name, says something, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I want you to do. And he's like, who is this? I'm going to hang up. He's like, don't hang up. If you hang up, I'm killing Kelly. And that's his wife. He's like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill, his wife and his girlfriend. And then he's like, how'd you know my name? He's
Wait,
like,
did he say, wait, you're going to kill my wife and my girlfriend, or my wife or my girlfriend? Yeah, wait, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second.
I forgot.
Give me for coffee later.
He mentions both their names.
Do I have to pick? How is this going to work? I kind of like that concept. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's so.
Yeah, he says, I'm going to kill Kelly and Pam. And he like freezes. He's like, wait a minute, who is this? How do you know this? And before, I don't know, but anyway, so he's in the phone booth, and then some people try to use the phone, and so he's not allowed to leave the phone booth. So now this guy's got him hooked, right? He's afraid. He tells him, if you leave the phone booth, I'm going to kill you. Here's what I want you to do. He wants you to confess that you have, that you're a piece of shit, that your whole life is a fucking lie, and that you're cheating on your wife, and your girlfriend doesn't know that you're married, and she's a great person. You need to confess to her. So I need you to call Pam and fucking tell her that you're married, or I'm gonna kill Kelly. So he's like, whatever. So it's just going on and on and on. It's a great acting.
Hold on, Ted has a question.
How do you get a three-way phone call going on a fucking payphone? That's my question.
You could call one at a time, Ted. But
I was thinking of star 69. Never. That's
no, you
else.
can on a payphone.
Okay, it's been.
Okay. Sorry.
But he also has a cell phone because it's 2002.
Oh, okay.
So he has a cell phone. So he's using the cell phone too. So something happens. I don't want to give it away, but he's stuck in a phone booth, and a commotion ends up happening to cause the police to come. So now he's in the phone booth, and the police think that he's a criminal. So they got snipers all over the place, and they're telling them to come out of the phone booth, and they got the whole block peeled off, and it's a big what do you call it? All the cops are there, right? And
holy
so
shit.
it's a big scene. Forrest Whitaker plays the sergeant that's in charge of the scene. SWAT team's there and all that. It's incredible acting. It moves very fast, which is crazy because it all takes place in a phone booth, like the movie suggests. What am I going to say? Okay. So here's the thing. This was filmed in 10 days in 2002. It was scheduled to come out in November of 2002. In October of 2002, the DC sniper thing happened.
oh man,
So after that all happened and ended, the production company, it was, I forgot who did it. I'll tell you right now. It was...
they don't like movies that happen in real life. They don't like those things, honestly.
No, Fox 2000 Pictures decided, we're going to hold off and not release this film right now because it's basically like a sniper element to it.
Yeah,
And
it would have
this-
been bad. Would have been
so,
bad optics.
So the movie
yeah.
didn't come out until April of 2003. But Joel Schumacher directed it. It was written by Larry Cohen. And Colin Farrell is just phenomenal in it. Forrest Whitaker is great as usual in it. But I highly recommend this film. It's 81 minutes long. It was $13 million to make, and it grossed $98 million at the box office. So 2002 phone booth.
Colin Farrell is. I mean,
He's a great actor.
phenomenal.
He's a great actor.
there's
I
great
can't think
actor.
of him being in a movie I didn't like.
He's in the Penguin now, which I don't know if that's like on cable
Phenomenal.
only, but apparently
It's on
he's doing
HBO.
a great.
It's
HBO
on Max. It's phenomenal.
I haven't started that yet, but I'm gonna.
There's only one season. Yeah, it was absolutely
I want a
phenomenal.
second season. I want a commitment to a second season.
They say it takes like 3 hours to put on his makeup and prosthetics.
Oh, because he plays a fat guy.
Yeah.
So is the Penguin like its own standalone series, or is there Batman in there? Or
No, this is there's no Batman. This
Okay.
is before Batman.
thank goodness.
Before
Well, it's kind of like well,
I
can't remember. There's no Batman in this. No.
and you lost now. Yeah, there's no Batman at all. Damn it.
Just but there's a Penguin.
Okay. I mean,
The Penguin.
yeah. I mean, I need a good guy. If I got a bad guy, I need a good guy.
So neither of you have seen Phone Booth.
I feel like I have, but
I've
now
heard-
that you've
I've heard of it,
described
never
it,
saw it.
It's
yeah.
one of those movies that when you start watching it, you can't stop. But it moves fast. Like I said, it's less than an hour and a half.
there was something with a phone booth with Halle Berry, right? Wasn't there?
Halle Berry?
What am I saying?
Holly?
Holla at you, Barry.
Halle Berry. Wasn't there? I mean, wasn't there something that
Like a sex movie? You said it was a sex movie.
what?
When I said Phone Booth, you go, oh, the sex movie?
The Call. Oh, she plays a 911 operator. Yeah, forget it. Oh, she does not spend the film in a phone booth. It literally says, "Oh my God, this is my phone. This is my phone."
Yeah.
Listening to me. It specifically is highlighted. While she does not spend the film in a phone booth, the plot involves a 911 call from the trunk of a car. I forget it.
So the
Fuck
funny
that
thing,
one.
so last thing I read about Halle Berry was that I guess she was married to that baseball player David Justice, years ago.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
then he said,
25 years
and then he
ago.
said, and then like they talked. I don't know why they interviewed him today, but they said like he gave the reason why he divorced her, and he said because she couldn't cook or clean. And I was just thinking,
Are you out of your fucking
Well, number
mind?
one, she's obviously a highly paid actress, and I'm like, wouldn't you? And you're a professional baseball player playing for the Yankees. I'm like, you couldn't hire someone to do your laundry, cook you a meal.
She is a phenomenal actress.
Yeah, she's a good actor. She was good in Sling Blade. Remember Sling Blade?
Did you see her in Monsters? In not Monsters. She wasn't in Sling Blade.
She
you
was.
moron.
No, not
she
Sling Blade. It
wasn't.
was some other Billy Bob Thornton
That's
movie.
the movie I'm talking about. I mean,
Oh, Monsters. Okay, I didn't know. He was a prison guard, right?
yeah, it wasn't,
Bob
it
Thornton's
wasn't
prison.
called Monsters,
No.
was it? It was
No,
called-
the Monster is the one with Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Plays the
Serial killer, yeah,
Where they actually managed to make best
Her,
makeup ever. They make
She did
one of
look-
the most incredibly beautiful women on the planet.
She did make her look just. I
Hideously
mean,
ugly.
No, it's
she
called
just
Monsters Ball, I think.
Monsters Ball.
Ball. Yeah, you're right.
That's
yeah,
it. Monsters
yeah.
Ball.
Billy Bob is a prison guard.
Correct.
And then I don't know what her role is, but she has like a son, and the son.
Yeah, she's
something
got
happens.
like a tough life.
Yeah, got a tough life. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
great film.
Yeah. But
Great film.
There's like a hardcore sex scene where
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, there's a hardcore sex scene.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
just
Halle
the movie's
Berry.
just worth it for just that alone.
So-
that
wait a
movie,
minute.
That
So-
movie is something else. That is a movie
Monsters Ball, you're right,
That
yeah.
is a movie to behold because it's got a couple of twists in that film.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
But
dude.
hold on. David Justice honestly said that the reason that he
You're listening to Ted repeating something that he heard.
I mean,
Don't we all?
Halle Berry has so many talents. Number one, at the time that he was married to her, she's probably one of the most attractive humans on the planet.
And highly
Remember her in
paid.
the Bond movie.
Oh my
And
god!
highly
She
paid.
came out of the water.
Oh my god!
And then he's
And then
obviously
so he needed her to cook and clean. So he couldn't just cook and clean himself. Here's a simple way to do it. If that's such a big fucking deal, why don't you just cook and clean, motherfucker?
Well,
Since you keep bringing it up.
Did he?
You know
did he
why
want a
she?
maid, or
You
did
know
he
why?
want a hot wife?
You know why
Yeah.
she said they divorced? Because he was a homosexual.
okay, well that's more for a reason.
Are you making that up?
No, there was a rumor.
I did not hear
that's,
that.
I mean, maybe I'm
So,
making it up.
so he said she didn't cook and clean. She said he was totally not into her. Yeah, and we were wasting time. Yeah.
Wasn't there like a vetting process before you get married? It's called dating. You know what I mean? Don't they discover these things?
Yeah.
What are your values?
Yeah. Do you want to have sex? I do. Do you want to wear this mask?
Of my
Do you want
teammate?
to use Ben Affleck mask? Yeah. I'm just asking. You don't have to, but I think you should if you want
All
to.
right,
Actually.
I was wrong. There's no evidence that she said that.
Okay, so let's take this time to apologize. This is the apologizing show. Yeah, we're just going to take this time to apologize to David Justice.
But
who
it seems
is not a homosexual.
I do question his sexuality if that's the reason why he married her in the first place and then divorced her ultimately because he married her under false pretense because
She wasn't a dude.
she wasn't a good cooker or cleaner.
Cook or clean?
I mean, that's not why you marry Halle Berry, right?
That is
Well,
not.
apparently
Thank
David
you.
Justice. I was up there on whatever the other.
She was
attributes
making
were.
tons of money. I mean, I'm sure if he
Yeah.
said, "Hey, baby, could you hire someone to cook and clean?" She said,
Or-
"Yeah, because I'm busy being super hot."
But he's playing for
Yes.
the Yankees, so I think with his multi-million-dollar contract, he could just hire someone to cook.
No,
clean.
he was with Atlanta then.
Oh, Atlanta doesn't have a salary.
He was winning World
They
Series.
weren't paying him.
Oh, they
actually,
weren't paying him, yeah. Oh.
actually, most of the time that he played professional baseball, Ted,
Oh, it was for free.
He
Okay.
wasn't being paid.
Right.
Yeah, so that was really important.
Okay, got it.
Because if somebody didn't cook and clean, no one would cook and clean because he's not capable. Ted, he's not. Yeah, he was busy baseballing, which is what standing in a field doing nothing for most of a game, and then swinging a bat 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Which is really nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do it for free. So.
Yeah, it just completely makes sense. All right, last thing before we're done, researchers at Portugal University de Porto have done a pretty extensive study, and they found that there is a definite relationship between sugary drinks like soda and baldness. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
yeah. So
Sugar and baldness?
sugary drinks like soda pop
No.
and that kind of stuff.
It's
and
already been
baldness.
proven that's hereditary.
Uh,
There's absolutely, it's in your genes. You're genetically predisposed.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Predisposed. Remember, we couldn't get that word right.
No, I
Predisposed.
can't get predisposed out. Okay,
It's
so
not from wearing hats. It's not from drinking coffee. Not from drinking sugary drinks.
Okay, so I'm just
doesn't
going
make
to
your hair
call.
fall out.
I'll get in touch with these guys at the Portugal University de Porto.
Get 'em on the
and
show.
Tell them that they're
Get him on the show. Let's see your data.
Yep, there we go. Hold on.
Yeah. Let's see the placebo and let's see the control group and what happened there.
All right. I will be this week in touch with these guys.
So
to
by
come on
that,
and
so by
prove-
that rationale, if you stopped drinking sugary drinks, your hair grows back, or the DHT.
no man.
Well, part of it is it can be. They said that compelling evidence of baldness is hereditary, but it can also come from poor eating habits, and a lot of that is
Stress.
Is the
stress
sugar.
is proven.
Okay, I mean here, professional researchers at Portugal, who, by the way, could just research like beaches.
What's your source?
Or
What's your
bikini
source?
girls in bikinis. Professional researchers at the University of Portugal.
Enough said.
Porto.
All right, enough said.
Are you saying their
No, I'm not
education
gonna-
system is
absolutely
worse
not.
than ours?
I'm not going to question it.
You're not going to question it anymore?
No, the source. I'm questioning. Yeah, I'm questioning their research, but I'm not questioning.
Okay.
Who
You know what?
they are.
I honestly, here's what I hope. I fucking hope they come on and they just say a whole bunch of technical shit that I don't even understand, but proves you wrong.
Well, I think their main test subjects were The Rock and Vin Diesel. So there was already a lack of hair, and so they didn't have anything to work with. So they just assumed everybody's bald. That's so.
Okay, what's that girl's name that did the roast of Tom Brady?
Oh, what's that woman's name?
The attractive female comedian. Remember, she roasted Tom Brady and.
Yeah, we know. I can't remember her name.
Oh, her man, the blonde
she's
chick.
a professional.
Yeah.
She's a professional roaster.
Yeah, she's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
She her stuff with Kevin Hart, because it just came up on my feed when she was ripping Kevin Hart.
It was
Kevin,
awesome.
Kevin Hart came up there and then then he left and she got back on the mic. She's like, "Thank you, 15 cent." She called him 15 cent.
That's actually pretty funny.
It is.
Well, I mean, the man's made his whole career on short jokes because he is 5'1" or
Oh, yeah.
5'2". But you know,
It's no.
No, she said he's 5'2", 150 pounds, 155 pounds after Rock unloads in him.
Jesus Christ, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was fucking
that was
crazy.
pretty bad. All right,
She's like, Kevin Hart wakes up every morning at 4 a.m. to make a horrible film.
you know what? You know what's a good? Actually, you know what's a good bucket list? Wouldn't you want to get roasted?
Oh God.
Who wants to get roasted?
my
Who wants to get roasted? Like, wouldn't it be cool to like go somewhere where you have it like you're in a party room and you hire a comic, obviously not on that level of those guys, but someone to
No,
just come in
Ted.
there and insult you.
She incinerated him.
Ted.
It was. She
Ted, you know what?
incinerated
You know what?
him.
You know what?
That'd
The,
actually be actually pretty
you know what the
funny.
problem is? You have to be pretty hardcore, cool with yourself, and really, you have to really know who you are and what your
Well,
what
that's a good test. Like how much psychological torture can you take
But you have
before
to be
you
very
snap?
real. Most people are not very real with themselves to
Yeah.
know,
Right.
like who they are
Right.
and what their shortcomings are.
But seriously, put someone in a room with all your friends. So now you have the element of public mockery, and now you have somebody just going at you for like and saying some personal deep stuff for like, Let's say 30 minutes. And by the way, there's an open bar too.
You would not, Ted. You would not. I'm telling you right now, you would not want that.
You would be zip tied to that chair.
Because 99% of people, first of all, very thin-skinned, and second of all, they don't realize like. So we golf all the time. We hang out all the time. We know these things. There are things we know that each of us is going to say when something comes up. Like immediately, if we're out somewhere or we're on a golf course and something happens, I immediately know at least two things you're going to say because you've said them like 19 times
That's
before.
like Spidey sense, man.
And at least one thing Mark's going to say. And I'm sure that it's just the exact same thing either way.
Hit high.
Yep.
See, here he goes again.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the things that it's all those things, and then you take all those little biting jabs.
By the way, I had the best drive of my life last week, 300 yards.
Nice.
And you were in the car or in your truck?
Cart path involved?
I don't know
cart path?
what the fuck I did. It was the absolute perfect drive. I mean, it was 300 yards.
Nice.
It's crazy. Straight as an arrow, right where I was aiming.
Is this a par 4?
Yeah, par 4.
Did you put the hole?
It's a 150-yard par 3, Ted.
No, it's
So
actually
airmailed the green by
no. So it's one of those hard dog lefts, dog right,
Dog
where it's a
legs,
complete dog. So there's trees between the tee box, the elevated tee box, elevated green, goes down in the valley. Trees between the tee box and the green. So you got to hit it, and then you got 170 yards or 150 yards up, right?
Right.
Or you can hit it 260 yards over the trees and put it on the green, which I've done before. This time, I hit it straight, and I flew the green, and I was 40 yards behind the green. And I thought I hit a tree and came down, so I'm looking for my ball, and my wife's like, she's looking like way past the green, and I'm like, I'm not over there. I mean, that was the line I was going, but I'm pretty sure I hit a tree because I don't see it. She's like, no, this is your ball. I go over, and I'm like, holy shit.
So it was the Magic Berry motherfucking Nelson drive.
I actually shot a 40 on the front nine.
Nice. Did you par that hole, though?
No, I double bogeyed it.
No.
So I chipped up on the green, on the fringe, and three greens there were impossible. So I chipped up on the fringe. It was a perfect chip. And all I had to do was putt, like a 15-foot putt. And I tapped it, passed the hole off the green. It was incredibly hard green. So I had to chip back up and then
we
putt.
were messing around today. We were playing, and we had just a little bit of time. Guys in front of us were slow, and we all missed our putts. So we put the ball back down and hit again. We all missed.
Are you Colin Morikawa?
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
then Pete put his ball down like 3 more times. Then we each put our ball down, and it was I love it because it's Pete's trademark. Unmakeable.
It's not unmakeable.
Unmakeable.
I said that. Yeah. I did that.
Unmakeable. Yep. It was.
Oh.
I laughed my. I'm
But what
telling
if
you right now.
then what if
I
somebody,
laughed my ass
what if
off.
somebody else made it?
So
It's unmakeable.
So I told you.
At
Did
no
you hear me? I
point.
shot a 40 in a front nine.
That's pretty good.
40.
And
I
what
had
did you,
5 pars in a row.
and what did you shoot today?
Shot a 79.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
For nine holes.
So when we got there, the first green we got to, the green was the greens were in perfect condition except somebody was walking, and kind of like heavy feet, So we got to the green. I'm like, what the fuck? Someone's tearing this green up. It's either a big fat person or like an old person dragging their feet.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. My wife's like, it looks like spikes, like those old school metals. I'm like, it does, but nobody has those anymore. So we get to the next, we go to the next green,
people do have them.
same thing. And now you can tell it's like in areas, every green for 10 holes. Finally, we get to the 10th hole, 11th hole, and we caught up to a group. There was a crippled person that had this fucking extended cane device that was taller than them and had a fucking leg on it with these spikes. And the guy needed that. It's like he had no legs. He had 2 prosthetic. It's like he had. I don't know what. It's like he had 2 prosthetic legs.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to. I don't know. I've never seen.
So you saw the
Oh,
culprit.
he had a big fucking metal rod that was taller than him that he used at an angle to prop himself up when he hit. And then he got on the greens and he's fucking banging that thing in the greens. He's ripping the greens up. I was like, this is crazy.
I mean, you gotta give him some. Got to cut him some slack.
Yeah,
least
but
he
not
loses
when
out
he's in
there.
front of me.
Oh, okay.
Dude, my words were, fuck off the course.
That would be inconvenient.
I mean, that's how mad I was.
Come on, man.
Matt, they teed off 2 hours before us. We played 9 holes in an hour and 30 minutes, my wife and I. 11 holes. An hour and 30 minutes, 11 holes. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, what's going on? There's nobody in front of us.
But did they let you? Did you pass them? Were you able to pass them at some point?
No.
You should have buzzed the tower then.
We still played.
I'm surprised that he
No.
wasn't
There was a group.
aware
No.
enough
There was a
to-
group in front of us. There was a twosome in front of us. Okay, and then there was a twosome in front of us. He was ahead of them, and then they have a four. So he was in a foursome, and there's a foursome ahead of them.
Oh, okay. I mean,
So
it's just kind of the way it is.
it was the way it is. But we still ended up playing in 3.5 hours.
And Ted, you know what the beauty of it is? I'm assuming buzz the tower means hit into them.
No, hit over them, not into them, because we're not monsters.
I could have hit over them for sure on that hole.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
So your new thing is now like golf course justice. That's your thing.
I don't believe in that at all.
Dude,
It sounds like you do.
But I think there's been cases. There's been obviously,
Yeah.
there's been cases where people purposely hit
Ted,
into the group.
5 pars in a row, and I had
Nice.
the last par putt rimmed out.
What did you shoot on the back nine?
52. Shit the bed.
Not bad.
I actually got
It's tough to keep going. It's tough.
Golf's hard.
shot a 92, and I thought I was going to shoot an 80, 85. I thought I was going to shoot a little
there?
bit. I thought I was going to do a 45 in the back nine. I started off.
Well, you
good.
probably had a couple of holes where it was just unmakeable, so there's no chance you're going to make. I mean, there's no chance. Absolutely zero chance. All right, we got to wrap this thing up because golf talk.
All right, goodbye.
All right, Teddy, last thought.
You forgot to wish me good luck in my future endeavors. Just for future reference,
Is this your resignation?
What are you talking about?
Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
No,
All right.
like the blackjack dealer.
Man, thank God we can change the name of it to Two Intelligent People, Not Ted. Yeah. Two Smarties, not Ted at
Some
all.
news for you, man.
Okay. And Mark, last thoughts?
We need some new. We need people to ask Ted for a tip who are not in a relationship.
Or who don't want to break up a relationship.
Weddings. I mean, Ted is the king of breakups. That's been established. Now let's move on.
Well, the best part of breaking up is when you're making up. Mark.
Can you just shut
Okay,
up for a
so
minute?
so we need people like they're trying to get back with their
No, a normal relationship. Let's get back to like the color of my garage door, stuff like that. That's funner.
so argument stuff only.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can
Argument.
settle arguments.
All right. So
Ted is the
Disputes.
settler of disputes. He's a settler.
It's like
Ted's a settler.
it's like King Solomon without the
Ted,
king
I wanted
part.
a cheeseburger. My girlfriend wanted a hamburger, so I punched her in the face.
That's it. Remember the one with the vegan?
Was
the
there
vegan
a
one? That
better
was a
way?
good one. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Things like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Excellent. Mark is laying down the gauntlet. I think I like that. All right. Listen. I don't actually. You know what? I don't actually have a last thought. I'm literally with everything that's going on in the world.
Neither do I. Oh.
Whoops. Hello. Hello. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Yeah. I actually have no thoughts at all. But yeah, if you have something really unique, keep sending it in. I mean, we get lots of things. It's just some of them aren't necessarily, I mean, even for this show, some of the things are just unmakeable.
Didn't make the cut.
Yeah, they're unmakeable. They're absolutely unmakeable. We got some awesome. I was cluing these guys in, and I won't let everybody know. But we got some awesome guests coming up. Some really unique things. I will be contacting the people at the University of Portugal to back up their, obviously, what Mark would say would be fake research. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Keep listening, keep enjoying, and we'll catch everybody next week.